Are you prepared for this? What I am sensing at this moment is truly extraordinary. Individuals in your life, whether they are from your past, present, or even those you have encountered briefly, have arrived at a very particular conclusion about you. Frankly, it has profoundly affected them. They have come to understand that you are not like everyone else. You are not merely an ordinary person navigating through life. There is something about you that eludes description, something that captivates and intimidates them simultaneously. The energy emanating is incredibly intense right now. They recognize your uniqueness, and it is challenging their perceptions in ways they never anticipated. Greetings to all. I am Ilara, and I welcome you back to True Soul Tarot Guidance. I am delighted that you have found your way to this reading today because, believe me, your presence here is not coincidental. The universe has led you to this message, and what is being revealed is immensely powerful. Before we proceed, I want to emphasize that you should only embrace what resonates with you. If something feels off or does not align with your circumstances, simply release it. This reading is yours, and you have the authority to determine what resonates with your spirit. However, if you feel that connection, that understanding that this message is intended for you, then prepare yourself, as we are about to unveil some significant insights regarding how others perceive you and why your energy has made such a profound impression on them. Therefore, allow me to share what is currently being revealed. The energy surrounding you is unlike anything most individuals have ever experienced. You possess a presence that is magnetic, and I am not merely referring to superficial charm or charisma. This runs much deeper. When you enter a space, people sense your presence before they even see you. There is a transformation in the atmosphere, an almost electric charge that occurs in your vicinity. And truly, the manner in which people react to you is captivating. Some individuals are attracted to you as moths are to a flame. They find it irresistible. They desire to be close to you. They wish to engage in conversation with you. They seek to comprehend what drives you. Conversely, there are those who perceive you as a threat, feeling intimidated or even frightened. This reaction is not due to any actions on your part. Rather, it stems from the sheer power of your energy, which brings to light aspects of themselves that they have been attempting to conceal, even from their own awareness. What I observe here is that you possess abilities that defy conventional logical explanation. You have an uncanny ability to read people instantly. Upon meeting someone for the first time, you can discern their narrative within moments. You can perceive their pain, fears, and secrets. You can complete their thoughts. You anticipate their words before they articulate them. This unnerves many individuals because they are unaccustomed to such transparency. They typically hide behind their masks, their personas, the versions of themselves that they showcase to the world. However, with you, those facades are ineffective. You penetrate through them, which can be quite unsettling for numerous individuals. They feel exposed in your presence, vulnerable in a manner that induces discomfort. Moreover, it is not solely your intuitive capabilities that have this effect. There is also something about your physical presence that enchants people. Your eyes, indeed, are captivating. Individuals become entranced by your gaze. They experience a sensation akin to being drawn into another realm when they look at you. It is nearly hypnotic. Some have articulated this experience as though their soul is being acknowledged for the first time, as if you are seeing beyond all superficialities and directly into the essence of who they are. This can be profoundly intense. For certain individuals, it represents precisely what they have been yearning for throughout their lives, the sensation of being genuinely seen and understood. Yet, for others, It is daunting because they are unprepared to confront what you are mirroring back to them. Additionally, your voice possesses a significant weight. When you communicate, individuals pay attention, not solely due to the content of your words, but also because of your delivery. There exists a certain smoothness, an almost hypnotic quality to your voice that relaxes others and encourages them to confide in you. And indeed, they do share their thoughts with you, do they not? People disclose information they have never shared with anyone else. Secrets they have held for years tend to flow freely in your presence. Subsequently, they often find themselves pondering, why did I reveal that? What is it about this individual that made me feel so at ease sharing my most profound truths? It is because you possess the remarkable ability to foster a safe environment for others' authenticity to surface, regardless of their readiness. Now, let us examine what the cards are indicating regarding this matter. The first card that has emerged for you is the High Priestess. How fitting this is. The High Priestess symbolizes profound intuition, enigma, and concealed wisdom. This card embodies that intrinsic understanding you hold, that link to the spiritual realm that is not accessible to everyone. You resonate on a distinct frequency compared to most individuals. You are attuned to aspects that others may overlook. You sense energies. You receive insights from the universe. You simply know things without being able to articulate how you acquired that knowledge. This is precisely what others find disconcerting about you. They can perceive that you have access to information and perceptions that elude them. This creates a feeling of disadvantage when they are in your company. The High Priestess also alludes to your enigmatic character. You are not one to disclose everything about yourself. You maintain a level of secrecy. This aura of mystery enhances your magnetic charm. People are drawn to decipher you, yet the more they attempt, the more they come to understand that you are like an ocean, deep, expansive, and ultimately unfathomable. The second card presented is the Magician, and oh my, this is immensely potent. The Magician embodies the concepts of manifestation, power, and the possession of all necessary tools at your disposal. You possess an extraordinary capability to alter energy and instigate change. When you focus your mind on a goal, it materializes. You have a unique talent for shaping reality according to your desires, not through force, but through alignment and intention. Others can perceive this power within you, which both captivates and intimidates them. They observe how circumstances seem to align in your favor, how opportunities present themselves, and how you can transform situations with what appears to be minimal effort. They ponder, how do they achieve that? What is their secret? The reality is that you have learned to collaborate with universal energy instead of opposing it. You have perfected the skill of co-creating with the universe. This grants you a kind of extraordinary advantage that others struggle to comprehend. The Magician also signifies your capacity to communicate and influence. Your words hold significant power. When you articulate your thoughts, changes occur. You have a knack for sowing seeds in the minds of others that blossom into profound transformations in their lives. At this point, around the 1,300 word mark, I would like to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who supports this channel. Your energy and support are invaluable to me and enable me to continue delivering these messages to you. If this reading resonates with you and you find value in these insights, I kindly ask you to consider supporting the channel with a super thanks donation. Whether it is $10, $20, or $30, every contribution aids me in continuing to create this content for our wonderful community. Furthermore, if you wish to delve deeper, I invite you to become a channel member, where you will gain access to exclusive content, extended readings, and special messages that I share solely with members. Your support truly makes a significant impact, and I am immensely grateful for each and every one of you who chooses to invest in this space we are cultivating together. Now, let us return to this reading, as there is so much more to explore. The third card that has emerged is the Eight of Swords reversed, which holds great significance. In its upright form, the Eight of Swords signifies feelings of entrapment, limitation, and an inability to perceive available options. However, in the reverse position, it indicates that you have liberated yourself from these constraints. You have removed the blindfold. You have freed yourself from the binds that previously restricted you. This transformation is a major reason why others now perceive you as distinct. You have undertaken the necessary work. You have confronted your inner shadows. You have scaled the mountains I referenced earlier, and each obstacle you have surmounted has fortified your skills and broadened your awareness. You are no longer functioning from a standpoint of fear or limitation. You are liberated, and this freedom is evident in your energy. It emanates from you. For those who remain ensnared in their own Eight of Swords predicaments, witnessing your liberation is both motivating and intimidating. It reveals to them what is achievable, yet it also underscores what they are not yet prepared to confront within themselves. This card further illustrates your mental clarity and your capacity to discern through deceptions. While others continue to believe the falsehoods they propagate, you have cultivated the ability to perceive the truth with clarity. You do not subscribe to the narratives that ensnare most individuals in cycles of distress. You interrogate everything. You delve beneath the surface. This endows you with an advantage that others can sense but fail to comprehend. They observe you maneuver through life with this clarity and confidence, and they ponder how you attain such a state. Some may wish to learn from you, while others may harbor resentment for possessing something they perceive as lacking. Now, let us discuss how individuals genuinely respond to you in social contexts, as this is where matters become particularly intriguing. In group environments, you are conspicuous. It is not necessarily that you are seeking to attract attention to yourself. In fact, many of you may be rather introverted or prefer to remain in the background. Yet, even when you attempt to blend in, individuals take notice of you. Their gaze is directed towards you. They observe you when they believe you are unaware. Some of these glances are filled with admiration and curiosity, while others, indeed, are imbued with suspicion, jealousy, and even animosity. You may receive these disapproving looks from individuals for reasons that seem unfounded. You have not wronged them in any way. You have not uttered anything offensive, yet they glare at you as if you have personally offended them. The underlying reason for this is that your energy is triggering their own insecurities and unresolved issues. You serve as a mirror, and not everyone appreciates what they see when they look at you. The fourth card that has emerged is the Nine of Swords reversed, which pertains to the release of anxiety, the relinquishment of mental anguish, and the attainment of peace following a period of darkness. This suggests that you have endured some exceptionally challenging times. You have experienced your dark nights of the soul, during which you questioned everything, felt isolated and misunderstood, and pondered whether you would ever discover your place in this world. However, you persevered. You did not allow those experiences to shatter you. Instead, you permitted them to open you up. You transformed that pain into a catalyst for your metamorphosis, and now you have arrived at a state of inner peace and stability that is unwavering. People can perceive this quality in you. They can sense that you are not easily disturbed, that you have faced the worst and emerged victorious, that you have reconciled with your inner demons. This intimidates others because they are still fleeing from their own demons. They remain entangled in anxiety, worry, and the uncertainties of what if, while you have transcended that state and it is evident. This card also signifies that you possess the capacity to assist others in releasing their own mental anguish. When individuals are in your presence, they frequently undergo breakthroughs. Issues they have grappled with for years suddenly become clear. Emotions they have been suppressing rise to the surface and are ultimately liberated. You promote healing in others simply by being your authentic self. While some individuals appreciate this, others perceive it as intrusive. They did not seek healing or transformation. They were quite satisfied with their comfortable dysfunction until your presence disrupted that state. Consequently, they attribute their discomfort to you, when in fact, you are merely reflecting what was already present. Additionally, you possess a fascinating blend of remarkable independence and profound compassion. I often envision you embodying what can be described as cat energy, particularly that of the Egyptian cat. Cats are known for their independence, enigma, selectivity in bestowing affection, and an almost ethereal, regal quality. This is who you are. You do not require anyone's approval or validation. You find contentment in your own company. You have created your own sanctuary, akin to a tree fort, where you can retreat and rejuvenate away from the tumult of the world. People admire this aspect of you, yet it also creates a sense of distance, as they feel they cannot quite reach you. You reside atop your mountain in your tree fort, while they remain below, pondering how to capture your attention, earn your trust, and gain entry into your inner world. However, it is essential to note that you are also immensely compassionate. You experience emotions deeply. When you do forge a connection with someone, it is significant. You are not drawn to superficial relationships or trivial conversations. You seek depth, authenticity, and genuine connection. When individuals encounter this level of intimacy with you, it transforms them. They come to understand what true closeness feels like, which renders them unfit for shallow interactions. Yet, not everyone is equipped to handle such depth. Some individuals prefer to remain on the surface, where it is safe and predictable. Thus, when you present or even naturally cultivate these profound transformative connections, it can be intimidating for them. They may retreat, distance themselves, or even attempt to portray you as the source of the issue. As an individual who is perceived as overly intense, excessive, and profound, the fifth and final card is the Star, which is indeed a stunning card to conclude with. The Star symbolizes hope, inspiration, healing, and a connection to the divine. You embody the essence of a star, quite literally. You serve as a beacon of light in the darkness for numerous individuals, whether you are aware of it or not. Your May presence instills hope in others, suggesting that there is more to life than their current experiences. You remind them that magic exists, that transformation is achievable, and that beauty and meaning can be discovered even in the bleakest of times. Furthermore, the star signifies that you are divinely guided and protected. You maintain a robust connection with your spiritual team, your guides, and your higher self. You frequently receive signs and synchronicities. Numbers such as 111, 333, 555, and 777 likely appear to you regularly. You are being supported on your journey, and circumstances are aligning in your favor in ways that may seem miraculous to others. This card also highlights your authenticity and vulnerability. The star depicts a figure pouring water from two jugs, one onto land and the other into water, symbolizing the flow between the conscious and subconscious, as well as the material and spiritual realms. You are someone who connects these realms. You navigate both the practical, earthly domain and the mystical, spiritual domain with ease. You do not perceive them as distinct. Rather, you have harmonized them into your daily existence in a manner that feels natural to you, yet appears supernatural to others. Your readiness to be vulnerable, to express your truth, and to stand in your authenticity, even when it makes you a target, is remarkably brave and inspiring. People observe your success, witness your transformation, and see you embracing this new version of yourself that is even more powerful and aligned than before. For some, this is genuinely thrilling. They are cheering for you, inspired by your journey, and eager to learn from you. However, for others, your success and growth may evoke their own feelings of inadequacy. They question why your life appears to be flourishing while theirs is not. They desire what you possess, yet they are unwilling to put in the effort you have invested to achieve it. Consequently, rather than reflecting on themselves and accepting accountability for their own development, they project their dissatisfaction onto you. They circulate rumors. They gossip behind your back. They attempt to overshadow your brilliance because it is too intense for them to bear. However, I want you to grasp this important point. Their responses to you are not about you. They are entirely about them. You are not accountable for alleviating other individuals' discomfort with your talents and your progress. You are not obligated to dim your light to make others feel more at ease. You were born with this distinctive soul imprint, this sacred design that defines who you are. Attempting to be anything other than your true self is a disservice not only to yourself, but also to everyone whose lives you are destined to impact. The individuals who are meant to be part of your life will value your talents. They will appreciate how you inspire them to evolve. They will perceive your intensity not as a danger, but as an invitation to delve deeper into their own journeys. You may be someone who has been labeled as disliking people or being antisocial, and there may be some validity to that. Not because you genuinely dislike people, but because you are discerning about whom you invest your energy in. You have come to understand that not everyone is worthy of your presence. You have realized that your energy is invaluable and that it requires protection. Therefore, it is true that you may spend time in solitude. You may retreat into hermit mode to recharge and recalibrate. At times, you may prefer the companionship of animals over that of people because animals do not judge, they do not deceive, and they do not engage in games. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with this. This is not antisocial behavior. It is a demonstration of self-awareness and a commitment to honoring your needs. Your voice has also been awakened, and this is of great importance. Perhaps you have recently discovered the bravery to express your truth more assertively. Maybe you've stopped censoring yourself to make others comfortable. Maybe you've started sharing your insights, your knowledge, your perspective with the world in a bigger way. Whatever it is, people are noticing. When you speak now, your words land differently. They carry power. They carry truth. People might not always like what you have to say, but they can't deny the validity of it. You have this gift of being able to articulate things that others feel but can't express. You put words to experiences that people thought were unnameable, and this is why some people are drawn to your voice and your message, while others try to silence you. Before we wrap up here, I want to ask you for a favor. If this reading resonated with you, if you felt seen and understood, please take a moment to like this video and share it with your friends. I know it might seem like a small thing, but it actually makes a huge difference. The YouTube algorithm pays attention to engagement, and when you like and share, it helps this video reach new people who need to hear this message. There are so many souls out there who are feeling alone, who are feeling weird or different or misunderstood, and they need to know that they are not crazy, that their gifts are real, that there are others like them. So, by sharing this video, You're not just supporting me and this channel, you're helping to create a ripple effect of awakening and validation for people who desperately need it. You are not normal, and that's the most beautiful thing about you. Normal is overrated. Normal is conformity. Normal is settling for less than what you're capable of. You were never meant to be normal. You were meant to stand out, to shake things up, to challenge the status quo, to show people what's possible when you fully embrace who you are. Yes, this will terrify some people. Yes, this will make you a target for jealousy and misunderstanding, but it will also make you a beacon of hope and inspiration for others. And those are your people. Those are the ones who matter. The stars are aligning for you right now. Your wishes are coming true. The hard work you've done, the mountains you've climbed, the shadows you faced, it's all paying off. You're entering a new phase of your life where your gifts are being recognized and rewarded, where opportunities are opening up for you, where the right people are being magnetized into your orbit. Trust this process. Trust your intuition because it has never failed you and it never will. You have a fail-proof internal guidance system, and as long as you stay connected to it, you'll always know exactly where you need to go and what you need to do. Keep shining your beautiful light, star. The world needs what you have to offer. Even if some people are too scared or too stubborn to receive it right now, you are divinely guided and protected. You are supported by forces beyond what you can see, and you are exactly who you're meant to be. Thank you so much for being here and for being part of this Twin Soul Collective Guidance community. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I cannot wait to see you in the next reading. Stay beautiful, stay authentic, and never apologize for being extraordinary. Bye.